guys? Welcome to this episode of Skidd-Row Outdoors. I'm Jesse, for those of you who are new to the channel. So today, I had a brainstorm a couple days ago actually. Not even 100% sure how legal it is. I guess we'll find out. I decided to do a superhero line of baits, soft plastics that I've been making. I haven't done a video yet of me actually making the baits with the actual mold. Do-it molds. It's a Paddle Tail Swimbaits. What's it called? Soft tail paddle. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna give that a shot. I've already made a couple. I'll show you these. These are the Superman ones that I made. Kinda, I don't know if you can see real well in this crappy lighting, but it's basically just a blue with red flake. And then I made a Hulk color. I guess I'll show you these ones. Now the worms might be a little bit better. I made a Hulk color. It's basically apple green pearl with big green flake in it. Again, not sure how well you can see. Sorry. Just got the bait shop up and running. The electrical will be the next thing going. I got all my stuff set up. I got my colors and things, and got my microwave, got another microwave so I can run two eventually once I get my electrical set up. Got all my supplies down there, all my stuff. So this is going to be my first video actually making the baits that and all these baits are going to be for sale. Actually, they're for sale right now. If anybody's interested, shoot me a message on either here, drop a comment below if you're interested in trying them out, giving them a shot. I personally have caught a bunch of fish with all of the ones that I have made and used. Bass, largemouth, smallmouth, pike, and bluegill actually are the colors, or are the fish that I have caught with these. So here at Skidd-Row Outdoors, we do things basically with what we have. So I've got this C-clamp instead of one of them plastic lockdown clamps. Probably not real good for your mold, but it's working for now. So I'll get this all set up on here. Today I'm going to be trying, I tried the Iron Man bait that I didn't really like the color that I used for that. I mean, it's a good color. It was this red disco is what it's called. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's got little red flakes of glitter already in it. It's a really cool color, but it just wasn't quite dark enough for what I wanted for the Iron Man color. So that is what we're going to be doing today. And basically what I'm just going to do is the darker red pigment with gold glitter is pretty much going to be the Iron Man. So what we're going to do, soft plastics here. I don't know if you can see it. Just kind of roll it back and forth because it says, well, this one doesn't, oh yeah, I guess it does. It says mix well but do not shake, so I guess take from that what you will. Now I'm only going to do 1 cup of this one. Unless more people like it, then I guess I'll make more. But so this is what we're doing. So take 1 cup of the soft plastics, and we're gonna throw this in the old microwave. 2 minutes and 30 seconds is usually what I start out with. I don't like to superheat it fast because then I run the risk of burning it. But while we're waiting, let me take a minute and introduce you to the mascot. This here's CT, that's old Crooked Toe. Don't peck at my camera, say hi to the folks, Crooked Toe. See, we call him Crooked Toe because he's got 1 toe on each foot that kind of points off in the other direction. He's a cool chicken. He hangs out in here with me, sits on my feet and stuff while I'm making baits. He's a good boy. So that's the mascot. That's old Crooked Toe. He's probably going to end up living. We were going to end up eating them because we ended up with too many roosters because they weren't sexed out when we got them. So some of them, unfortunately, need to meet a terrible fate. Bad for them, but what do you do? It's a fact of life. So I will see you when these baits are, or when this soft plastic is heating up enough where I can put the color in, and we will be back. So real quick, I want to just say, I picked one of these up for stirring up these powdered plastics because apparently this particular style of paint is for jig heads. You're supposed to heat it up and dip your jig heads in it, or paint your jig heads with it, I guess. I'm not 100% sure, but it was recently pointed out to me that that's the wrong powdered pigment. That stuff's a little bit better there. The glitter all works good though, but everything works good. You just got to mix it up a little better. But in the meantime, I will see you in a few minutes. Okay, so we're up to temperature. You want your temperature to be 350 or a little bit higher. You don't want it to be too much. I've only got one hand, so I'm trying to show you guys this. Sprinkle the color in there. Give it a little mix-a-rooney. And I am eventually going to get a degassing chamber that will take all those bubbles out of there. It won't look quite as bad. I think I'm going to add just a smidge more red. Just for, oh, that's probably a little too much. Mix it all up real good. That's a little better. So you can see the bubbles that are in it. You can see those in the baits, but that degassing chamber will pull the bubbles out of that and make them actually crystal clear. I will be getting one of those eventually. And just add our glitter. Sprinkled to taste. Just kidding, don't taste this. It's bad for you. And just mix her up real good. And that's kind of what we're going to end up with. I think I might add a little bit more glitter. I like that color though. Sorry guys, I don't have a cameraman, so it's trying to do all this stuff by yourself. Take a little bit out, and then we'll check on that here in a couple minutes, see how she's going to do. Hit her with your old thermometer. 323. So we're going to put her back in for another 30 seconds, and then we'll shoot the first one. See you folks in a minute. So we're going to pull this guy out. Oops. Hopefully without breaking anything. Oh yeah. We're reading 360. We're going to shoot these. Got my injector, also from Do It Molds. Suck her up in there, push a little bit out, get the air pockets out. Down until it stops. Hold the pressure for a little bit. Pull it up. Finish filling your spout. Same thing. This is a two-sided, three-cavity swim bait mold. So hold the pressure for a little bit. Help stop some of the air pockets from getting in there, and then just refill your sprues. Make sure they're topped off, because they will sink down, you'll notice in the next little part of the video. But the best part about this, guys, is all this stuff is reusable. So here's kind of the little sample. I don't know, let's go out into the sunlight and see if you can see it a little bit better. Hopefully we don't get attacked by chickens. They're everywhere out here. And you can see the gold glitter in there a little bit, but chickens fighting. So that's it right there, guys. We will wait just a couple minutes and let that set up, see how that's sinking down in there. That's why you make sure those are filled. And then all this stuff just gets pulled off, thrown right back in to be remelted. Oops. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. No waste. That's what makes this hobby so nice. You don't have a whole bunch of cleanup to do. Just pick up your little specks and throw them back in your cup there. And we will see you guys in a few minutes with the finished product. Okay guys, I'm going to show you real quick the cleaning process. Right here. Pop that out of there. Wipe that off. Get all that stuff out from around in there a little bit. There'll be a little bit of remnants in there. I'm not going to try to show you because you probably won't be able to see it anyway. But the rest of this, same thing as the rest of it. And I always break it up because it melts a little faster that way, a little easier. And that big old chunk, just break her up. Throw it back in. Same thing here. You don't have to do it. You can wait until the mold is opened after the baits are done and do this, but I get impatient. Same thing though, just break them up. Throw them in the bucket. Chuck it in the bucket. Same thing here, and then this is your spruce. So this is pretty much what the bait essentially is going to look like. I apologize for the lighting, guys. I know it's crap, but we're doing the best we can. That's why we're Skidd-Row Outdoors. We do the best we can with whatever we can come up with. But we catch fish, so that's a good thing. This is my first run of this color, so. But see, while we're making baits, we always got to be on watch, because these little chickens come in here. Go on, get. Not in there. You got to chase them out of here, because they're not very nice to old Crooked Toe. It's pretty much on site with the rest of those roosters. That's why he hides out in there and hangs out in here with me. That's where he likes to go lay down. We'll get you some better shots of Crooked Toe in a little bit. But. So anyway, yeah, and then you just make sure all your stuff is cleaned up here. Put it back together. There you go. And these should be pretty close to ready. We'll pull these guys out and check them out. See how they did. So there we go. I don't know if I need more glitter or not. But that, yeah, maybe a little bit more. That's the Iron Man. You just got to trim up that little bit of the top there. And they go into the bath. And those ones are floating because I missed an important ingredient to make them sink. Put some salt in it, but I think I might add a little bit more glitter. Not 100% sure I like that, but But that's the fun part about doing all these yourself. I don't know if you can see in the water the glitter shining. But the best part about doing these yourself is you can pretty much make it however you want. Whatever works. I'm going to close this back up. Set this back up. And I am going to reheat this, and then we'll add the salt and a little bit more glitter and see how she looks. Okay, so we got her all warmed up. I'm going to add the salt. I've seen a lot of guys do a lot of measuring for the salt, but every time I try to do it that way, it never comes out right. So I just put some in, stir it up and see if they float. If they don't float, I add just a little bit more until they do float. I'm also going to add some more glitter. Just a smidge more glitter. 318, so she's got to go back in for another 30 seconds. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we are up to temp. We're going to shoot these. I hear ya. Everybody wants to be on YouTube. Hold the pressure for a few seconds. Tell the daggone roosters to be quiet. Shoot her all back in. And that's that. Wait a few more minutes. And then we'll be able to check these out. I think these ones will sink a little better. Although these first ones, I didn't put salt in them. Ow. And they sunk all the way down to the bottom. So, I don't know. We'll pull them out of the water and give them a little shaky poo. Set them up over here. Kind of like that color there with the red and gold. Sorry about the chickens. They like to stand in the doorway and yell at me because I'm protecting a witness or something. I don't know. They don't like it when he's in here by himself. Clean up all this gopply goop. That feels a little better. I'll open these up so you guys can see these. I get a little bit ahead of myself sometimes. What's he doing?
She's like moving her head.
He? It's a he, buddy.
He's a he?
He's a he.
He's a he?
Yep.
What are these?
Those are three-way swivels for catfishing, which, folks,
I love catfishing.
very, very soon, actually tonight, I'm going to try to do the best I can to film it. I don't know how good the lighting is going to be out there. It's pitch black where I'm going all the time, so we're going to give that a shot. But
What are these?
in the meantime, those are blocks of wood so we can start making other baits. So here we go.
But this is like the square.
These are the finished.
This is square.
A little bit more glitter, and these ones will take you outside.
This is square.
They're all squares, bud. Take you outside. Oh, of course, now the sun goes away. Those are a little bit better. Gotta trim the tops, of course, but didn't turn out too bad. A little more gold, I think. I don't know what the deal is, but I would like to see a little more gold in an Iron Man bait on account of those were his main colors. But in the meantime, see, those ones go right down to the bottom because they got the salt in them. Right down.
Can I see?
And these are going to end up eventually being Rapalas. I got all the stuff I need to start cutting them up, sawing them up, shaping them into what kind of Rapalas are we going to make?
Maybe paddlers.
Paddlers. You want to do some top waters? You don't like being on camera. As I was saying, we're going to end it here. I actually have a job that I have to go to here in very, very shortly, so I have to cut this part of the video very short. So
Those drowned?
I will be catfishing tonight, and then hopefully get some videos up real soon. I got to apologize, guys, and at the same time, thank you guys for
What
sticking with
purple
me.
are
Those
these?
that have stuck with me. My internet I get out here, way out here in the middle of nowhere, is only 12 megs per second, so it takes a little while to upload the videos. And I'm filming and editing and fishing and making baits and all that stuff by myself, so it takes a little bit of extra work. But I want to thank you guys for sticking with me. I really, really appreciate it. Those of you who are watching, don't forget, give this video a like and subscribe if you like the idea. Drop some comments below if you have some ideas for baits, some stuff that you want to see or ideas. I'm going to be doing Rapalas and stuff here pretty soon too. And this is all brand new to me, learning. So it's going to be slow. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. It's going to be funny. Stick with us, guys. Till next time, don't forget to drop us a like and subscribe if you guys like this video. Leave some comments below about some bait choices and how you think these are turning out. If you see something that I could be doing a little bit better, feel free to let me know. All the help I can get. And don't forget to go check those other two guys out. I'll leave a link in the description below to their channels. It's Marling Baits and World's Worst Fishing. Thanks, guys. Till next time, see you later. I'm gonna do more videos about making these baits and stuff like that. I myself am just learning. I got to give a huge shout out to Marling Baits YouTube channel. If you guys haven't checked him out yet, go check him out. He is absolutely amazing. And World's Worst Fishing. I know that sounds funny. It's the reason I clicked on the name, because I had to check him out. But that guy is really good at what he does, and he makes some really, really good baits also. Those guys were a huge help in me figuring out how to do this, what to get, what paths I should take, and then, I mean, other than that, it's just on you. Colored combos, anything pretty much that you want to do, it's up to you. With glitters, colors, I mean, they have just the amount of things are amazing, the colors that you can make. So give it a shot. I would recommend it. But in the meantime, you want to say hi? You want to say hi? Come here.
Chicken.
You want to pet the chickie? The chicken? Come up here and say hi. You wave to the camera. Tell me your name. What's your name? Don't get mean. What's your name? Lincoln. Are you shy? How old are you, Lincoln? Goofy boy. This is my buddy Lincoln. He's 5. He's my new fishing buddy, huh? Go out and catch all kinds of fish. What kind of fish do you want to catch?
Bass.
Bass. What else?
Some gar.
Some gar. You want to get into some big gar? I have to see if we can find a place around here to get into some gar. But the good news is he's just starting out and he loves it. Spends all day casting bowls around on it. Good job. Everybody, say bye.
Bye.